Welcome to the Global Business Insights podcast, brought to you by PSL. I'm your host, Max Kent, and I'll be joined by my co-host, Dr. Charlotte de Brabant. In Series 2, Beyond Business, we delve into the captivating journeys of the world's most exceptional business leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals. Our mission is not only to ignite inspiration and knowledge for the next generation, but also to illuminate the path for those currently navigating challenges. Join us as we uncover the remarkable stories that transcend traditional business narratives and offer a beacon of hope and guidance.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining into our Global Business Insight podcast. And we have a very special guest joining us today, Puja, all the way from India, actually. And she's our first interviewee from that region. So I'm so thrilled to make it happen. I'm based out of Boston with my dear colleague and partner in crime, Max, out of the UK, and Puja here. So just to kick off, why don't we have a little introduction? Puja, maybe you can quickly introduce yourself today for our listeners.
Sure. Hi, everyone, and thank you, Max and Charlotte, for inviting me for this podcast and giving me the opportunity to talk about my experiences. My name is Puja Varsha, and I bring over 2 decades of experience in human resource to the table. Throughout my career, I have had the privilege of leading and shaping HR strategies for various organizations like IBM, Tata, Tech Mahindra, and Konga. And recently, I embarked on my entrepreneurial journey with the DataFaktory. So basically, DataFaktory is a global research and development of data digital solution. And we help businesses to transform and reinvent with our innovative strategies, which is aligned with the recent trends. And yeah, I look forward to sharing more and collaborating with you today.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And we recently even met in Boston. You just accomplished a great, the whole studies at Harvard Business School. So very, very proud of you. And Puja, well, just on that thought, can you maybe tell us about your 20-year journey in HR? How have you found your passion for human capital management in the whole services, telecom, product industries?
Yeah, sure. So my 2 decades journey has been marked by both professional development and my passion for what I do. So my journey began with a deep curiosity for the human side of the business. And I've been fortunate to translate that curiosity into a fulfilling career. I worked in IT, telecom, product industry, which has really enriched my experiences. So there are a lot of different things to do and see when you are in HR profession, right? So my career has allowed me to see different parts of the world and meet tons of new people and, explore the different culture as well. So along the side, I have been exposed to various HR function from hire to retire. And I can say that, throughout my career, I have been constantly pursued opportunity to make a positive impact on both the organization and its employee. So I believe that human resources is not just a service we provide. That is what drives our organization. So when given the proper tool and the trust to be empowered and make a decision, I think HR can be one of the most vital voice at the table.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Puja. Again, great to have you on the podcast today. Really good to hear about that, and really passionate about the subject of people management and how important people are to any organisation. So yeah, right with you on all of that. With your extensive experience in some of those large Fortune 500 companies that you mentioned, can you share some of the key challenges perhaps you faced when managing distributed development and operations teams globally, and how you overcome some of those?
Yeah, that's true that managing distributed team operationally globally is a challenge. And in this today's interconnected world, the rise of distributed team has changed radically how organization is operating, right? Spanning across geographical boundaries have lots of benefits as well. So like these teams can bring together the diverse talent, perspective, and we have access to talent from around the world and many more actually. So, however, there will be challenge, right? Like there can be communication or the collaboration gap, and or you will also face, building the trust. So I believe that the key to the successful distributed team lies in identifying potential issues, and then you have a you have to establish a clear strategies that work for your team. Like you have to set expectations first. Then you have to provide the feedback. You have to hold regular team meetings. Uh, you have to set a right project management and communication tools, and not to miss, you have to keep maintaining your team spirit as well. I think, well, this is not the whole list, but yeah, these are the main points to consider when you are managing a distributed team.
Fantastic. And you've demonstrated expertise in establishing a high performance culture. What are some of the strategies you've employed to foster innovation and drive sustainable and profitable growth within the HR division?
Certainly, great question. So, fostering innovation and driving sustainable growth within HR division, I think it required a combination of first the strategic thinking, effective leadership, and also the commitment to nurturing a high performance culture. I can say there are four main strategies which work for me. The first one is that you have to ensure that your HR strategies and initiatives are closely aligned with your overall business objective. The second one, which I can say, is that we should leverage HR analytics and data to make an informed decision. And the third one, see, this is a new world of work, right? So, which demand a new ways of working. So, organizations need to force new way of partnering with their employees to redesign work to be more sustainable, and it should be attuned to how people want to work. Correct. And the fourth one is that we must adapt and harness AI power to unlock the workforce full potential. The future of work is AI augmented, right? So those who embrace the digital transformation, I'm sure will be in better position to thrive in this rapid evolving business need.
Excellent, thanks, Pooja. I think one of the terms that's been alluded to here is HR 4.0. So I think that's probably where you're getting towards, where that use of AI and technology in HR is going to be more and more prevalent. So that's quite a theme across your profile, really, that HR 4.0 and digitalization. So how has that digital transformation already impacted HR, and what advice could you give perhaps to businesses that are looking to embrace that kind of digitalization effectively?
Indeed, the digital transformation has had a profound impact on HR, leading to what is often referred to as HR 4.0. So this transformation has brought a significant change in how HR function operate today. And definitely it has a potential to enhance overall employee experiences as well. So I believe that digital transformation is a very powerful tool to people. It is essential part of business today, and no doubt that digitalization is transitioning from I can say nice to have to a vital for survival. So while there are many changes taking place, the biggest shift of all is that is to move from the HR technology to work technology. So I'm sure that you all agree that it is impossible to manage today people without tool, right? So it like we desperately need systems for either I can say record keeping, talent acquisition, learning, and many other things. So HR leaders have to ensure and manage all the technology in a most effective and efficient way, and make it more useful. So also, if I see leaders in most of the organization have already shifted to digital. So my advice to the business leader is that it's time to hone your digital edge by encouraging digital adoption, skill development in the workforce. I think that whole C-suite from CEO to CHRO has a part to play in providing employees with necessary digital infrastructure, I can say culture, the skill development opportunity. Uh, I think the wise strategy to prepare for the future is to use a digital fluency framework so that we can definitely impact more HR
I
areas.
see. And in your current role at DataFaktory, you're very much involved in innovative data products. Maybe you could explain a little more about this and how it aligns with HR 4.0 and the whole digital transformation.
Yeah, so innovate data products, basically that means that we need to leverage data and analytics to create an innovative HR solution or product in a simple way. If we have to remove the layers of onions to have a deeper understanding of what's going on within our organization, so that we can use the information to move the firm in a right direction. That clearly means that we are just going with our instinct. So we can use data to make an informed decision and then check to see if those actions are having a the desired effect. um, I believe that there is a huge value hidden in the data, and specifically after the recent disruption, many enterprises are reimagining their everyday operations. uh, they are assessing the opportunities hidden in their treasure troves of data, and leveraging AI and data science to superpower their businesses. So I think to stay competitive, organization must fully utilize their digital data, and not just to be more efficient, but also crucially to identify and explore the new business opportunities.
It's fascinating to hear, Puja, and I think that's absolutely key to how this is working on a global level. So really good to hear. You are a very busy individual by the sounds of it. It looks like you're also serving as an advisory board member of the Swiss CXO Forum. Um, Really interested to hear what insights you've gained from that experience and how that contributes to your overall role in HR.
Yeah, I'm extremely privileged to be the member of Swiss CXO as an advisory board member. So basically, this forum is a non-profit company, a platform for the CXO, supporting and sharing their experiences and knowledge with the small, medium business enterprises. So this is a collaborative model between global CXO and research, startup, or the mid and small companies. Therefore, this experience is providing me with a wonderful opportunity to gain insight, keeping up to date, and with the innovations and what kind of challenges industries are facing, how we can resolve it, and learning from the researcher insight as well. So I'm sure that we all agree all these are very, very important in this era of digital transformation.
Absolutely. And your 5-year um, the 5-year experience as an HR operations leader at the Conga is so impressive. Maybe you could share some highlights and lessons learned during your time there, especially regarding mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah, indeed. My Conga experience has given me multiple learning in various aspects. Through that experience, I gained better insight to lead the profession across the globe today. I discovered resiliencies inside myself that I didn't know that existed, and also learned to embrace, the change by adapting to discover and to do great things. Uh, During merger and acquisition, I think my main focus was the culture integration. See, I believe that culture fit is very, very critical in M&A, as the clashing culture can lead you in a very difficult situation. Hence, your first step has to be identifying and addressing the culture differences. In fact, as early in the integration step itself, right? So that you can have a smooth transition. And so you have to develop a comprehensive culture integration plan that includes either communication strategies or team building activities, or in fact the focus on the shared goal.
Fantastic. Okay, you've clearly had an illustrious career in HR, and you've also pursued executive programs at prestigious institutions like Harvard Business School that we were talking about earlier, and also MIT. So, how has your continuous learning journey contributed to the success you've found, and what sort of recommendations do you think that you could give for younger entrepreneurs and other business leaders seeking to involve in the same sort of growth and development opportunities?
Yeah, so if we say continuous learning, basically this is not just for the personal investment, right? It's investment in the growth and success of your business. So if you are prioritizing learning, that clearly means that you are positioning yourself as a most effective leader, and then definitely you drive your company towards the greater achievement. I think in today's fast and ever-changing market, the continuous learning is no longer an optional for you, but actually it's a necessity. And I'm sure that we all agree that benefits are numerous. Staying with the latest industry trend, and technology to improve your performance, or the advancing in your career. uh, and in fact, the recent leadership program which I took at Harvard has made me reflect on the way I strategize, how I organize today, and how I run my business. I've already started applying what I have learned to achieve, and for the better result, and to develop myself as a more authentic, effective leader. And also in today's business landscape, you also need to require ability to harness the potential of artificial intelligence, to drive innovation, make data-driven decision, and to create a competitive advantage. And I think building AI products program at MIT, that program is really assisting me right now. Thank you.
That's so great to hear. And you see how the whole world, it's such a, at the end, such a small place, because we all learn from each other. It doesn't matter where we are located at this stage. Puja, thank you so much for all your insights. And it was definitely very interesting to hear your journey. And also for our listeners, thank you so much for joining in. And Max and I very much look forward to having you with us next time.
Absolutely. Thanks, Puja. It's been brilliant. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this enlightening episode of the Global Business Insights podcast. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories and valuable insights that will continue to guide and uplift you on your journey.